So first, it's kind of hard to talk about in front of yourself, but so first I just wanted to tell you, before I start all the official things, I just want to tell you how touched I am to be here today. I'm myself a graduate student from Pasteur Institute. And I just wanted to take this moment to thank my graduate mentor, Geneviève Milon, who's somewhere in the room. Yes, thank you, Geneviève. Without her, without what I have learned with her, her value, her belief in science, I will not be here today. So what you have formed during this PhD, the relationship with your mentor, with the people around you, are going to just carry you very far. So now I'm going to just start the official discussion. So dear representative of the French Embassy, and I wanted to say how impressed I am to have so many of you here to support our international students. Thank you very much for being here. Dear institutional partners, University of Paris-Cité, bien sûr, Institut Imagine, and Institut Curie. Dear keynote speaker, Dishankar. Dear director and president of StaPa. Dear graduate of IP Network. Dear mentors. Dear family, and of course, dear graduates. It is with great pride that I stand before you to celebrate a major milestone in your career and the award of your doctoral degree. It is a milestone that recognizes your commitment, perseverance, and scientific excellence over the last few years. For the Institut Pasteur and for all of us, this moment is actually very special. It is extremely important for us to train the next generation of scientific leaders, and nothing is more important for us to make sure that there is a future in science, and you are this future. Your work and contribution, which are being rewarded today, are not only the fruit of your scientific excellence and hard work. This is also part of a broader network of collaboration, humanism, intellectual freedom, ethic, and audacity. These are the values we uphold here at the Institut Pasteur, value that I am sure you will bring with you in your next adventure. Among these values and commitments, one in particular touches me. This is the importance of training students and more broadly scientists of all origin and ethnicity and background. We are 105 nationalities on campus. I'm immensely proud of that. And this is the importance of our collective diversity in creativity and in pushing the boundary of knowledge. Without our diversity, we are not creative, we are not a society. The Institut Pasteur and its privilege to belong to the Pasteur network fully embodies and embraces these values. I would therefore like to salute the young graduates who have come here today from the Pasteur network and the contribution of the Pasteur network and the International Affair in making this possible. We are honored to have you here today with us to celebrate this important moment. And we're also very proud to welcome here the next generation of international scientific leaders. We are all here united by one single value, which is to advance science in the service of humanity. Once again, I would like to pay tribute not only to your success, but also to the exceptional care you're going to have, I am sure, ahead of you. In an uncertain world, a complicated world today, where society confidence in science is actually eroding, you have risen to the challenge, pushed back the boundaries of knowledge, and gone beyond what was expected of you. It is this boldness and ability to take risk, to question the unknown that will carry you forward. I would like to also take a moment to thank your mentors. The mentor and mentee relationship is sacred, and it will represent a lifelong force for both you, but trust me, as a mentor myself, that will carry the mentor also very far and will be a very important source of friendship and collaboration for the future. So carry and cherish this relationship. It is a fundamentally important one, as for me and Geneviève. Thanks also to the exceptional Department of Education. I have to say, I have been so absolutely amazed by the commitment and the hard work of this department and the belief they have in your future and in all of you. Thank you very much to Monica and her team for being really a role model in terms of actually pushing the boundary of education and knowledge. I just wanted to also take a moment to thank people that I rarely thank in those opportunities, but because I'm a parent myself of a graduate student, please, take a moment to thank your parents. They are here with you, they have carried you, they have actually pushed you, they have believed in you. So thank you to all the parents and family that will be present today. Without you, your students will not be here today. So just a bit of a personal thank to myself. I would also like to extend a special thanks to our guest speaker, of course, Steve Shangar, to have come today from London. Thank you very much for taking the time to be here and to inspire all of us with your extraordinary science. And you, please continue to dream. We need dreamers. We need people that are full of adventure. And I am sure that you're going to bring forward things that are actually extraordinary. I believe in what you're going to bring. I think the training for Pasteur are exceptional. So please continue to dream and dream big and continue. Thank you very much for having me with us. We are immensely proud of you. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, dear graduates. It is my great pleasure to open the 2024 graduation ceremony, which is organized to honor our PhD graduates who earned their Doctor of Science degree between December 2023 and December 2024. To underline the significant contribution of all PhD students on the campus, I would like to share with you some figures. We have around 360 PhD students on the campus every year, and they represent 25% of the whole community, the scientific community, engaged in our research. And there is a little gender imbalance in favor of women, and our PhD students are mostly affiliated to major French national university. As you can see, 60% of them to Université Paris-Cité, 30% to Sorbonne Université, 3% to Université Paris-Saclay, and the rest of our PhD students are affiliated to other national or international university. As far as their origin is concerned, 44 nationalities are currently represented among our PhD students. And as you can see on the slide, 60% of them come from France, 20% of them comes from European countries, and 20% from non-European countries. If we look more in depth in the data about non-European PhD students currently on the campus, you can see that 40% of them comes from the Americas, 40% of them from Asia, and 20% of them from Northern African countries. In the last year, I would like to notice that and to share that with you. Without any surprise, the non-European PhD recruitment follows the international geopolitical panorama. And we are losing incoming mobility for Middle East completely and for most of the African countries. Let me underline also the following. Since 1 year, we have launched on the campus the Doctoral Student Office, which is meant to provide to PhD students the best support to perform their thesis on the campus. The office offers on-border information, strong administrative support in relation with our partner university, training specifically adapted to PhDs to increase their professional skills, mentoring support, and also the management of all our international doctoral programs. What is important to underline about this doctoral student office is that it is managed by former scientists from the campus. So Olivier, Cecilia, Deshmukh, and Karin perfectly knows and are aware about our research organization. And so they are able to deeply understand what is really needed to make a PhD environment at best for a successful thesis. This office, it is at the crossroad between the doctoral school of our partner university, our labs, and the Human Resources Department. Let me introduce you to today's agenda. We will have at first an introduction about StaPa, which is the organization of the whole PhD and postdoc community on the campus, by Remigiuz Walocha, that everybody knows as Remy on the campus. He is the third-year thesis student, and then we will have this special lecture by our keynote speaker, introduced by Alexandra Fillon, a second-year PhD student on the campus. And then the keynote lecture will be followed by a question and answer session, which is specifically dedicated to you graduates, so take your voice and question our keynote speaker. And then there will be a first interlude, musical interlude. And then we will have the introduction to our partner network and our international tutorial program by Rebecca Grace and Cecilia Patitucci, respectively. And then it will follow a 3-minute presentation about their thesis work by our graduates. And these presentations are divided into 3 blocks with 2 additional musical interlude. And then there will be a cocktail and the dancing party, so join us. We will not finish the dancing party till at least 11 this evening. And so let's extend a warm welcome to Remy, who is going to introduce you to StaPa. And I have just to say that Remy, since his 1-year presidency, has made such a great work to make this organization even more iconic as it was before. So, Remy, please take the stage.
So, hello everyone. My name is Remigiuz Walocha. I'm a Polish-Italian PhD student, starting my 3rd year now in cell biology. As you might know me as Remy, I think it's easier for everyone. So today, basically, I want to introduce you StaPa. I'm the president of StaPa. I have the honor to be the president of StaPa. I want to start describing StaPa in 3 words. For me, at least, StaPa is, first of all, family. Is where people can come without any prejudice. Everyone is accepted in StaPa. Everyone can enjoy and have fun with us, talking and everything. Science is the second word I would like to use to describe StaPa. Because, of course, all of us, we are like scientists, we are like PhD students, stagiaires, postdocs, engineers. So, of course, we love to talk about science, and it is like a safe space for everyone. And the third word will be connection. Because actually, StaPa is a place where people can connect with each other, can really enjoy, can share problems, happiness, good events, bad experience, and everyone is there to listen, everyone. So this is also an opportunity to actually make connection, not only for like young researchers, let's say, but in general, like from the Pasteur, but also in general from other institutes. Often we're having like some collaboration with the Institut Curie, with other Institut Pasteur from the Pasteur network. So these are the 3 words I would like to use to describe StaPa. If I should be like much more like official, let's say, StaPa is a young researcher association here at the Institut Pasteur. So basically, it's made of PhD students, postdocs, interns, engineers also. Sometimes some PI also loves to come, so it's super nice. And basically, StaPa is composed by an elected direction. Then there is an appointed bureau by the direction. We have volunteers that tons of times love to help organizing specific events, and all the rest of the members who are participating to our events. Among all the events and activities we are doing in the campus, I want to start from the social and cultural events. We love to animate every Friday evening in the 25 cafeteria with our social hours. We try to keep them every Friday to take some rest from the full week of work. And actually, last week, we were also at the Stefan Angelov Institute of Microbiology in Sofia, in Bulgaria. We organized a retreat in collaboration with them, with the French embassy, and with the Stefan Angelov Institute. It was really amazing, and we really believe that we built some solid basis to increase our network and to bring together the young researchers. We're also doing career development events, so I like collaborating with different companies and like with different other associations and organizations here at the Institut Pasteur, trying to bring and to help the young researchers to understand the pathway that they want to have after the PhD, after the postdoc, trying to really understand what they truly want to do for their future. We're, of course, organizing scientific events. We always talk about science. So we're really collaborating with organizations, for example, of the Pint of Science, the European Night of Researchers. So really trying to work and to bring science not only in the campus, but also outside. And that's also why we are also doing a lot of outreach activities. So we are trying to really communicate science in the easiest way in order that also people who are not involved in science can understand, trying to increase the real information and to help people to understand what is going on with all this biological world that we are used to know, but not other people knows actually. So I just want to take my last slide to thanks and to congratulate with all the graduates of this year. And I would really to thank them all because they participate to every StaPa events. Some of them, they're part of the Bureau of StaPa. They really help us a lot. They really bring and trying to work for the other people, not only for themselves. So I really want to thank everyone who enjoyed the social hours, that enjoy our events, that participated, volunteers. So really thank you and congratulations.